Hi friends, Don Wilson here to give a status update on making playable copies of discs from stampers. Every so often somebody will send me a stamper not even knowing necessarily what's on it, just to get a playable copy made. And typically what I would do is apply a mold release and then build up the perimeter with some clay and then pressure cast polyurethane on top of it. However, when I presented such copies to experts, they would give constructive criticism that the fidelity was not on par with copies that came from a professional pressing plant. That sets the bar quite high, but nonetheless, I took it as a challenge. So after finding this 1986 stereo microgroove 45, I started experimenting and developed a new process by which a copy can be made still pressure cast polyurethane, but without the need for a mold release agent, which does dramatically increase the fidelity. And in a moment, I'm really anxious to share with you those results. This stamper that I had received did have some corrosion on it, which, not surprisingly, was not listed in the eBay listing. But that had to be polished off using some light metal polish and a soft cotton rag, then cleaned up with soap and water. At the same time, I also found a copy of that 45 that had the same matrix markings in the dead wax. So while it's not likely that they came from the same stamper, they all certainly came from the same mother. So with that, oh, by the way, this is a really fun one for. I can't say that country is my preferred genre, but it's Beam Me Up Scotty by Gordon D. And if you're a sci-fi fan, this one's a lot of fun. So I'm going to play a clip of the original, and then I'm going to play a clip off of the recent copy from my new process.
Somewhere between the truth and science fiction, but it's hard to believe she let him take my place. That's why I'm on a bar stool, looking lost in space. So beam me up, Scotty, I was flying high and that angel dropped me. Pour me one more round of Gin. I won't disappear, but things will go dim. So beam me up, Scotty. That woman's got to be kin to Mr. Spock. It's plain to see she ain't got no heart. It would take Dr. Bones to heal us all for her. Well, I may be tough, but I ain't Captain Kirk.
This, by the way, as mentioned, is Beam Me Up Scotty by Gordon D. And it was made on the Southern Tracks label.
Women are a lot of crazy contradictions, somewhere between the truth and science fiction, but it's hard to believe she let him take my